on the vibe all night. Welcome to the show. It's T with D. DJ spinning tracks. Got that reggae spree. Tune in the dots. Let the vibes be free. Late night session. Sip that turbo key. Coming on the late show. Sing it on the TNN. Hope you're feeling right. Cause we got the vibe so grand. Get cozy on the wine. With tunes that you be man. T with pizza spot. The best in podcast land. Welcome to the show. It's T with D. DJ spinning tracks. Got that reggae spree. Tune in the dots. Let the vibes be free. Late night session. Sip that turbo key. Coming on the late show. Sing it on the TNN. Hope you're feeling right. Cause we got the vibe so grand. Get cozy on the wine. With tunes that you be man. T with pizza spot. The best in podcast land. Welcome back, listen us to a cozy nook. Where the beats go like pages in a favorite book. Settling, feel the rhythm in every hook. Tonight's the night, let's dance and cook. You have a great time, make yourself at home. In this rhythmic zone, where the melodies from. See with peace and links out, where the music keeps you warm. Join the jam, find your peace in the storm. Welcome to the groove, it's tea with me tonight. Feel the reggae flow, let it make the world right. Come and find your comfort, you meet the other strike. With every track we spin, you take you to new heights. It's a place to chill, with rhythms that enchant. Join us the moment, let's give you all the chance. Conduct the sweet serenades, let the music dance. Open up in my prayer time, I swear all in that chest. Welcome to the show. It's T with D. DJ spinning tracks. Got that reggae spree. Tune in the dots. Let the vibes be free. Late night session. Sip that turbo key. Coming on the late show. Sing it on the TNN. Hope you're feeling right. Cause we got the vibe so grand. Get cozy on the wine. With tunes that you be man. Tea with pizza spot. The best in podcast land. Welcome to the show. It's T with D. DJ spinning tracks. Got that reggae spree. Tune in the dots. Let the vibes be free. Late night session. Sip that turbo key. Coming on the late show. Sing it on the TNN. Hope you're feeling right. Cause we got the vibe so grand. Get cozy on the wine. With tunes that you be man. Tea with pizza spot. The best in podcast land. Hey, good night, host. It's time to unwind. Think favorite tracks. Leave the stress behind. Welcome to the show. This hour is just for you. Tea with peas, your proof. Where dreams is getting you. Coming on the late show. Sing it on the TNN. Hope you're feeling right. Cause we got the vibe so grand. Get cozy on the wine. With tunes that you demand. Tea with peas, the spot. Leave the slip podcast land.
If you're building living soil, Stash Base is your foundation. This is a premium dry soil amendment designed to build nutrient-dense media and support strong vegetative growth right from the jump.
Stash Base isn't just NPK. It's loaded with organic and mineral inputs like calcium phosphate, crustacean meal, kelp, insect frass, rock dust, and biochar. That means macros, micros, and biology all working together.
This is used to build soil and provide nutrition for plants in the vegetative stage. You can mix it into fresh soil, top dress, or side dress. It breaks down slowly with the help of microbes, feeding the soil over time. If you want healthy plants with easy feedings, it all starts with Stash Base.
Available here at Grower's House.
Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are warm. Kicking it fly today, baby, because guess what? It's Wednesday. And that means it's time for a little tea with P, where the T is rum and the P is me. And baby, we're here to talk about all things nudes, culture, science, health, you name it. Nothing is off the table, baby. Brought to you by the power of the internet. We are broadcasting to all corners of the globe. Over on Twitch, we are live at Pigeons420, and on YouTube, we are live at Pigeons420. Cheers to you guys for making it halfway through the week with me. It has been one of those weeks, and I will be honest with you, I'm surprised I made it this far. Oh, God. Mrs. P, how's it going?
It's going.
Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. It's been one of those weeks, but good golly, Miss Molly, it is great to see you guys. Shout out to everybody who's pulling up on YouTube, man. Butters Exotic Garden, good to see you, friend. 419, Gaz City, what up? Holy Toledo, what up? Rap 250 South, what up? Hazer, on a roll. Rockhead, Dub, Dr. Rapotnik, Beyonce in a ski mask, good to see you. Good to see everybody. We've got an incredible show in store for you today. Believe it or not, it seems like every week we're reporting more and more people are being deleted, and this week it's no different. We're going to be talking about that. Are the boys Adam and Paul over on Proper Doinks racist? We're going to be diving into that as well. Plus, we're going to be diving into the latest rescheduling nudes, everything going on in our space, plus anything that you would like to talk about. You can at me at Pigeons420 over on Twitter. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to dive into anything that might be growing on in your area that I might have missed, because the show's half powered by you guys. All right? I mean that. Night of Living Soil, good to see you. Rob Shot in the house. Dr. Dank Nugs. Boom, boom. Good to see you, friend. Hopefully fishy's been good. Hey, brother. LJ Jones is in the building. Good to see you, my friend. Fap, representing from Australia, man. Shout out to Australia, down under. Born Wisdom. Wouldn't surprise me in America, he says. You just never know. GCN Raid, baby. Shout out to the Garden Cultivation Network. Shout out to C Bunny, and shout out to Mr. Gannix out there doing their thing. And they had a great guest on tonight. They actually had my dad on. Yep, Chaotic Genetics, and he loves autoflowers, and they were diving into all the crazy over there, so make sure you go check out the Garden Cultivation Network. You can get yourself a great conversation over there. Shout out to LJ Jones with 5 gifted memberships. I need an obnoxious notification for 5 gifted over here for LJ.
No. I can't handle the one on Twitch. Let alone
We need another
one.
one.
No, we don't.
I got 5 on it. Hey. LJ, thank you so much, Reverend. I appreciate the love, dude. Rap 253 South says, Big P, bro, you gonna spill the tea about this new swank/stash drop? ... Can't tell you any more than you already know, friends. Can't tell you anything than you already know. We got some bangers coming up, so make sure you're checking things out from thestash.com, all right? Dude, I appreciate you for asking, though. Yo, shout out to Goat Head Gardens. Thank you for joining the memberships. I appreciate that. Welcome to the flock. I can see you guys made a solid choice tonight. Some soar with the Eagles. Others get high with the Pigeons, baby. And you've made your choice, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. So thank you. Thank you. Grow in the 740. Grow in the 740 with the 199. We know you're a closet auto grower. Oh, shit. Oh, stop. I am not going to admit to anything, all right? I am a closeted autoflower grower. Okay. Shucks. Good to see you, LJ. Thanks for that. Tasty Terps, good to see you. Or Tasty Genetics, good to see you. Potatoes in the house, good to see you, brother. Skittles, holla. Your mailman grows. What it do, baby? Good evening, sir. John the grower's in the house as well. John Lindsay, shout out to you as well, my friend. Always the first one here. Appreciate you. Where are you? Over here? Miss P, can you center me out a little bit?
John and Idiom battling it out to be the first.
I need to be right here,
There?
I think, in my life. Yep. Need to be right there in my life. No, use the main. Don't change the dial on the bottom. Yep. No, the lowest one. Smallest one. Cheers, friends. I appreciate your face. This is a documentary. Yes. Show it to my cameraman. Wow. Stellar performance back there behind the cameras. Camera woman. Camera wow man. I still think it's a cameraman, ain't it? Cheers, friends. What are you all toking on this evening? I want to know. There's a mosquito in the studio.
There are mosquitoes everywhere.
You guys should have saw how I had to look when I was cutting my grass today. I had ski mask on dang near. I was covered up from head to toe. It is crazy out here for mosquitoes as of recent. Woof.
I will say, as much as I didn't love the extreme heat that we had like the last week,
There were no mosquitoes.
there were no mosquitoes.
There was none.
The temperature dropped like 10 degrees and now they're everywhere.
Yep.
And there's nothing worse to me than mosquitoes while you sleep, because you're a sitting duck,
Right.
and they just have a feast. And you wake up itchy.
Let's go. T with a gifted sub to Aqua. Aqua's 8. Aqua's 8. Aqua 8. Aqua's 8. Thanks for that, man. Thanks, T. Appreciate that gifted sub. The road to 420 is real. So, just a few housekeeping items I need to make clear before we get started. As always, each and every show until he responds, I would like to hear back from Kevin Sabat and or smart approaches to marijuana. I would like to invite Kevin Sabat for a open and honest, free conversation about our wonderful plant cannabis. I invite you to come sit down on the show, or I will sit down on your show. Either way, I would like to have an open and free conversation about this beautiful plant. You disagree, I agree, and I think it's a great opportunity for a conversation. So I believe in what I say, and Kevin, if you believe in what you say, I invite you to come sit down and have a conversation with me here on Tea with P. Also, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode is brought to you by Stash Nutrients, stashnutrients.com. If you are looking for a quality dry amendment soil, not going to break the bank, going to grow some dank, head on over to stashnutrients.com. Okay, that line just
You
really
caught
hit
yourself with that one.
it felt really good. It was really good. It was good saying. I get that mosquito? No.
Oh.
Go check it out, guys. Stock should be filling back up this week. Okay, so if you are looking for bags and you found that there was a short supply, maybe last week or the week before, there is not. There won't be. Stock should be filling up by the end of this week. I bet he doesn't respond. Arden Lovette. I think you're absolutely right. There's no way he responds. I always find him talking about cannabis in places that are very safe to him, where there's no pushback and no counters to his claims. So I feel that, no, I also agree. I don't think. I bet he won't answer either.
But I love all the reposts that you guys have made, trying to get his attention.
Yes.
Like,
Thank
that's
you for
great.
that. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yes. So, the age-old question, ladies. Oh, no, I wanted to get through another. Hold on. One more thing. I fractured my toe. Ladies and gentlemen, I fractured my toe. I am walking on a fractured toe right now. It's very, very sore. Believe it or not, the toe is quite painful. I've never fractured or broken anything before, and it's quite painful. It's quite painful, and it sucks. The first day was unbearable to the point where I was literally laid up in bed, and Mrs. P did everything for me, shy of going piss and wiping my ass.
Let me tell you guys, he does a lot in this house. And I was exhausted.
Yeah, and a lot of shit didn't get done.
And I didn't give him a bell because I feel like that just would have made it even worse.
And Zach says it right. Nobody can whine like a grown man.
There was no whining. It was a whole lot of, could you go down to my studio and get me this? And then I'd go get it and I'd come up, oh, and could you go back down and get me this? And it was just very apparent to me by the end of the day that We have too many stairs.
We have too many stairs, and a lot of stuff gets done around here by both of us.
Yes.
And you find out real quick when one of us is down, just how much the other one does.
Well, and it wouldn't have been so bad if we weren't going away for the weekend.
So there was a lot of packing and
the
preparing.
loading the vehicle, the making sure we had everything, which we inevitably did not because we got to the hotel and I didn't pack half the things that either one of you guys needed.
Yeah, this is very true. But we made it.
We made it.
We made it. I was on crutches the first night. I was all hobbled up. It was horrible. But by the second day, I put on a pair of shoes. I managed to get my foot into my shoe, and that was life-changing. So having access to my foot again was nice because it's my purple shoes. I've been wearing them because they're very stiff. They're very stiff because I don't wear them very often. And because they're stiff, they got the nice flat bottom. They haven't been creased too much. They're still pretty firm.
Very supportive.
Yeah. So they're in there and they're doing fine. They're doing all right. It's but yeah, just one step at a time. You literally nothing you can do for it. I literally have to walk it off.
Well, you go tomorrow
To go see if I need a cast.
to see if they can cast it, but I don't think they can, just based on where it is.
If you could picture my toe, the fractures at the very base of the toe, like right before the foot, and because it's so close to the foot, the nurse was concerned that maybe I would need a brace or a cast. But we'll see. We'll see. It sucks. Totally sucks. It happened on Thursday, right after the show on Wednesday. I'm running in the backyard in my flip-flops in the rain, and I went to go jump up onto the step, and I just went full force. And this because I was running so impeccably quick. Like I'm like lightning.
Track star over here.
Track star. Came in first place against my wife.
That's not hard.
Because of the speed in which I was running, the nurse couldn't quite tell, but I was probably breaking land speed records in flip-flops in the rain. And because of that, I slipped and I suggest amputation. LJ, no. No.
My favorite part of the whole situation was
Like a
actually
cheetah.
sitting in the doctor's office, waiting to go in and see the doctor. And this really, really sweet, cute old couple was sitting just across from us. And as we got up and he hobbled to the office, all we heard from behind us was, "Must have been a sports injury. Looks like you broke his leg." And we started laughing.
It's like, yep.
We're like, that's a way better story. We're going to stick with that one.
Yeah. Oh,
It was so funny.
So funny. I was
Hey.
like, yeah. So every time someone asked me what I did, I was like, well, according to the old man in the waiting room, it's a sporting accident. I broke my leg.
Clearly you look athletic. That's great.
Yeah, what can I say? What can I say?
You did tell the kids that you got in a fight with a bunch of
Boom, a bunch of Asian dudes. Boom, 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 yakuza.
and then by the end of the weekend they all thought that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny too.
What can I say? What can I say? So McGregor, hey? Wow. Moving on.
I forgot that was this weekend.
That's
too.
crazy.
A
The
lot
things we
happened.
don't talk about on this show, hey? The things we don't talk about on this show. How many people think McGregor was broken before he went into the ring?
I've seen enough clips now that I concur.
Anyways.
I also feel like with how like aggressively upset he was at that thought that people had, that says that he was injured. Because if you
Yep.
weren't, if you really weren't, it really wouldn't upset you that much.
Hard to say,
I'd
but
just
who
be like,
comes out
no.
with a kick like that knowing you got a bum leg?
True.
And he did land all pretty fucked up,
He did.
you know? So anyways, one of the things that I wanted to talk about relatively quick, or not quickly, but right away, because I want to take my time because I know the most amount of people aren't here at the beginning of the show, and I know the most amount of people aren't here at the end of the show. It's about the middle of the show in which we have the most amount of people, and that's when I want to discuss the most important things. Such things as my friends are having their websites and their channels deleted. It does kind of pain me that my show has kind of just become this stage of just like announcements of people losing their hard-earned work. However, I can't think of it like that. More so want it to be as a way that, you know, we're going to celebrate and we're going to try to gain attention and we're going to try to build awareness. And so, like, I remember when I was deleted a long time ago in 2018, there was no other creators to say anything. It was like Pigeons is gone. I remember there was a Reddit thread that was created, but that was it. That was it. And I was thankful for that, but that was it. And so, yeah, anyways, my friends are having problems and I want to use my platform as a way to kind of bring light to their issues and kind of gain some attention. My friend, Mr. Chad Westport, everybody's favorite, legendary, had his website deleted. Now, this is incredibly frustrating, not only because it's deleted, but because for what appears to be maybe not the first time, but maybe the start of a new trend, server hosts are now deleting websites for their cannabis content. Now, I am going to try to skirt the guidelines here as I have this discussion, but we know that beans were available on that page, as beans are available everywhere. That was a place of communication, a place of awareness, a place of education, where Chad had built himself a common area for people to come to get all the latest in the Westport beings. Well, his website, Chad Westport was deleted. And I reached out to Chad because I wanted to have this discussion and I wanted to kind of get his kind of feelings, not necessarily feelings. I really just wanted to know what he was doing, what was his plan, and where could I direct people. That's really it. I wanted to be straight goods because that's what I'm trying to do with this is like, even if it can just be a few thousand people that we can gain this attention to, it's a few thousand more than it was before. Chad Westport is still on Patreon. Patreon.com/Chad Westport. All right. Can you pull it up, please, Mrs. P? I want everyone and anyone to go on over there and check him out. Chad is an incredible individual. He's a great dude. I've had the opportunity to sit down with him on the show many times. On my show, on his show. I think I was on his show, and he was on From the Stash. And so Chad's doing great things. I stand with Chad, and I think that what he's doing is important. And I think that him being removed is an incredible disservice to cannabis education and cannabis awareness everywhere. So I strongly encourage you to head on over to patreon.com/Chad Westport. You can join for free for all the latest and greatest. But of course, I strongly recommend that you toss him a few dollars while he's kind of getting his situation figured out. Okay. That's patreon.com/Chad Westport. Okay. If there's any time if you've never joined the platform before, honestly, I'm not one to give a shout out to big tech, but I have my own Patreon, and I've learned that as of recent, Patreon has gone through a massive overhaul in allowing their site to be way more user friendly. And so there is a lot to be offered over there for anyone that does subscribe or support in any way, and or free. It's a great platform. So if you're looking for a time to go check it out, now's a good time. The only downside is I think they take like 10%, which is, unfortunate or whatever. It might even be more than that.
I can't remember.
I think it's close, 10%. I think it's 10%. So it's not horrible. It's more than, or it's less than what we lose from websites such as YouTube. Okay. YouTube is a 60-40 split for the memberships. So who got deleted? Chad Westport got deleted. Aaron or Arden? Okay. Now, with that being said, guess who else got deleted? I do know that Patreon has deleted other cannabis content creators as well. So yeah, it's always hard to tell. It's always hard to tell where the place to go is. But anyways, I spoke with Mr. Westport, and he gave me the website, and that's where he's trying to direct people for now. Sorry, I got slightly distracted. Reading the comments at the same time. Secondly, I wanted to mention, can you bring up Brothers Grimm on X, please, Mrs. P?
Yep.
Brothers Grimm, who you guys are probably way familiar with, Mr. Soul, has also had his YouTube channel deleted. There are years and years of history and a library of video evidence of now sorry, don't pull it up here. Can you take that off? Yeah. Can you pull up his post regarding the YouTube?
Oh.
It's from about 4 days ago. They've lost an entire library of genetics and videos from their channel. And of course, it's just the latest attack from YouTube and or other social media platforms in removing cannabis creators, cannabis community members from their website. I do know that Brothers Grimm does have a Twitter. So if you are following or looking to follow Brothers Grimm, head on over to Brothers Grimm Seeds on Twitter. That's where you can get the latest information. They tend to keep people pretty up to date with the things that they've got growing on over there. So if you're looking for more information, Brothers Grimm, of course, famous for a ton of genetics that they've done, but not only I've grown in particular the Cinderella 99, incredible genetic, and as of recent are currently working with Bubbles and Ricky from Trailer Park Boys for their latest genetics and their drops. And we had Mr. Soul on the Seedsman podcast, and we talked to him, and it felt like a myriad of other people. There was like 7 people on that show. But we talked about his endeavors and his current projects, and that's where he explained the collaboration with the Trailer Park Boys. So they've recently had their channel deleted, and I wanted to talk about it and give you somewhere to head on over to. And for that is Brothers Grimm Seeds over on Twitter.
I don't see any post about.
No?
No. I'm all the way back at the beginning of the month.
I liked it. I actually reposted it, I believe.
Well, then let me go to your page.
Posts or replies. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I found it. I got it on my screen if you want to pull it up. So from Brothers Grimm, as you guys can see there, at YouTube, our official Brothers Grimm Seeds channel was terminated after operating for several years without prior issues. The only reason provided was the extremely broad phrase violations of community guidelines, and our appeal did not identify any specific video conduct or policy violation. We are a long-established hemp genetics and educational platform company, and comparable legitimate seed company channels remain active on YouTube. We are concerned this termination may have resulted from an automated misclassification rather than a meaningful review of our content. Please escalate this case for a manual human review and tell us the specific policy and content we violated. And as you can see, YouTube never even responded.
I feel like it's going to take a big company that can afford to sue YouTube for something to change.
Yeah. And what are they going to sue him for?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Bullshit.
No, bullshit.
Bullshit. You have to be able to do something to get an answer.
No.
Because until you get an answer of what it is that you truly did, how are you supposed to fix it? We said the same thing when your 100th video was taken down. Give us an exact time and what we did so we don't do it again.
Yeah.
Simple as that. We'll comply. We'll play the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're talking about a private company that has their own playbook, that has their own rules that they follow by.
But it's like they change it as they go.
Freedom of speech. Yep, that's okay. Freedom of speech does not apply because they are not a government institution. They are a private company. They can put out whatever rules they want, and to discriminate against cannabis really isn't illegal. It is a federally illegal substance. And I'm sure there's people in Congress or something, obviously, that it's the advertisement dollar that continues to put the pressure on YouTube to ix this kind of content. Now, I don't know what entity it would be that would be pumping this kind of money into YouTube to get this kind of result, or if it's merely just the threat of legal action. I'm not certain. So, unfortunately, there is no legal recourse for anyone, in my opinion, to get their channel back because of a deletion. It just doesn't work like that. So, Miss B, can you go kill the error, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you very much. That very annoying sound that I know you guys can hear in the background because I hear it in every single video I edit is back. And it's the central air conditioning. And AI is a shit show. Yeah, is it AI? I do believe a portion of it is some form of automated intelligence that is making this kind of decision. But they're clearly not willing to make anything happen to avoid it. So it is what it is what it is. FAP over on Twitch says the cannabis community needs to make their own platform, to which I have to remind people often that the cannabis community has done this a few times. The most notably is with the Weed Tube. It was a weed-specific search platform, hosting platform that hosted creators to post on there, and was specifically designed to give cannabis creators a home. However, aside from the fact that most of the money, resources, and talent was squandered in the creation of that app, all that aside, the drama, the money, the mismanagement, forget about all that. To have a platform, an app where people go to search for cannabis content specifically is very expensive. To create an app, to get a programmer, to do all these things, to get on the App Store, to get something that is very expensive. Who's going to pay for that? And then not only do you create it, but then you have to maintain it. You've got to upgrade it, assuming people come and watch and use it. You have to be able to avoid exploitation and accommodate needs. And aside from that, to make an app, to make a platform that caters specifically to the cannabis community is so 1997. There's no way that would survive. That's like trying to get a magazine to publish today. There's no way. It's so specific. Who in their right mind is going to download another platform, another app, to just watch weed stuff? And you might think, well, I would. You're right. You might. But we are such a small portion of the the demographic that we are just not worth catering to. Unfortunately, I hate to give the honest truth here, but the reality is that YouTube is the most dominating platform, in so much so that other platforms struggle to exist. Look at Rumble, look at Twitch, look at all the other video platforms. Twitch exists specifically for streaming. Rumble exists, but what's Rumble? So it's like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Now, will there be a time where this content does make it and does thrive and survive in this demographic, in this playing zone? Yeah, it will. What was the Burners app called? Yeah, I don't even fucking know, but that's another one. Never gonna happen. Never. Social or something. I thought it was gonna work. I thought I was on board. But the reality is like there's just nothing there. You can't. It's tough. And you got to pump a lot of money into it. So, yeah, it simply doesn't work. It simply doesn't work. And I wish it did, because guess where I would be? I was on the weed tube. I was on social. I was on all these platforms, and they all just crumbled under their own feet. And I was on bigger ones too that crumbled. YouNow, Mixer, like these all were big at one time that just crumbled under their own feet.
I think you just need to start putting on makeup while you do your gardening, and then they would be okay with it. Because
what if I just filmed your ass, Mrs. P?
Well, that's okay apparently too, on the YouTube.
I could just film Mrs. P's ass.
Yeah.
Why not? No, the reality is that there are ways to skirt the platform, but
that's the thing is, like, it explicitly says in the terms of service, like, no nudity, no sexual acts, blah blah blah, all that stuff, and yet they allow it. You see it everywhere.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's with everything, though. You got my attention. Nate's like, what? What'd you do?
But that shouldn't be how you have a grow channel.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Grow Daddy TV. Good to see you in the chat too. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for pulling up. Speaking, I believe Grow Daddy TV lost their YouTube channel as well. Speaking of a continued pattern of losing pages. Am I correct on that? But then I see them in the YouTube chat, so maybe I'm incorrect. Grow Daddy TV. Maybe I'm incorrect. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. 2 strikes. Oh, strikes. I'm sorry to hear that. Time to go into like preservation mode. Switched over to Rumble before they had a chance to get rid of us. Yeah. And I'm on Rumble as well, and I encourage people to branch out. And Rumble is an exception to the rule because they are still around. They still do exist, and I do believe you should go over to these platforms that will welcome us. I do believe that. It's just very tough. You know, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and it's like when I post a video, I get disappointed. I'll be honest, this is my job now, right? I get disappointed if I don't see 5,000-6,000 views on a video, 7,000-8,000 views on a video. When I post videos on Rumble, and it's like 1 view, 2 views, 3 views. It's tough. And I can start a brand new channel on YouTube. And as I've done, you can follow me on Daily Tokes and Trends and Tea Time with P. It's like I can get hundreds and thousands of views posting videos without even trying. So it's like, I shouldn't say without even trying. It's a weird thing to say, but it's just tough. It's tough. Anyways. I'm getting into my own personal thing, my own personal quims. And the reality is I think as a creator and I think as someone who has a mission, you should push. You should play all the platforms. You should understand that the platforms, the social media is a game. There are rules to the game. What are they? Just look at YouTube's terms of service. community guidelines. Vegas shit. But there they are. That's the rules to their game. Play it. Understand the rules. Play the game. Spread your message and do so understanding that we can't do this by myself. I could stand out in my front yard and yell all day about how great cannabis is. But guess what? I live in a very small town. At most, I'm going to reach 8 people tops. So it's like that. It doesn't work that way. So we use the internet to spread the message. Well, by doing so, we realize that there's rules that you have to follow. And so when we spread the message on YouTube and everywhere else, there's rules to follow. Excuse me. So just, do so. Follow them. We rebel by getting the message spread. And we rebel by gaining momentum in the masses to which we spread that word to. So, yep. But that's my opinion. What do you think? P, should name the web server that kicked Chad. We need to know what not to use. That is a really good question. He might actually, can you post the link to the video in his Patreon?
Oh, I can.
I believe he mentions it there. Pistachio, thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I am going to light this incense. Oh, no, Mrs. P.
What? Is your drink empty?
My drink is empty and I don't have a cash tray.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da. There's the link to... Thank you, Mrs. P, for that. So there's the link. And did you do it on Twitch too? I did not. That's okay, but somebody will for me, actually. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Got it? It was Wix. Wix is the service that kicked Chad. Wix. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Per the videos, Wix. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that. Rum and Coke. Manifesto. Yes. Rum and Coke. Oh, there's my baby girl. Are you looking at me? Here's my... Sorry. Come here. You want to come here or what? We can do the show together. All right. You gonna try to get up here or what? Are you gonna come? It'd be fine. Are you gonna come up or are you gonna stay? No. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Mrs. P left the door open. So Lexus is gonna do the show with me instead. I got no qualms. I got no qualms with that. See if Mrs. B even notices that we've been infiltrated. Yeah, but you're a good girl. Oh, we got infiltrated.
No.
She's like, but I'm already here, Mom. But I'm already here, Mom. She's just hiding, though.
I told your brother he couldn't come in.
No. That's all right. Oh.
Oh, there she goes.
She's like, I'm not allowed to be in here, I don't think.
Oh, no, she's going to the other couch.
She's going to the other couch instead. She's going to the other couch instead.
I get this one all to myself.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the next story I wanted to be honest with you too. This episode, I wanted to just chill, dude. I wanted to just chill. I wanted to relax and smoke because I fractured my toe. My processor was bricked up today for 3 hours. My processor, my motherboard, my freaking motherboard was bricked up for 3 hours today. I tried to do an update to my BIOS and I had to hack my mainframe and I had to oh my God, dudes. I had to join the Matrix and shit. It was incredible.
As soon as you texted me and told me that, I was like, and the show's tonight. Like, I can only imagine how pissed off you are. So far, so good, though. Seems to be running smooth.
It is just a dough, and we are running smooth. Good to see you, Fred.
It is just it's not even the big toe.
It's the middle. It's the one next to the
the
big toe, the pointer toe, if you will. So I'll be honest with you. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna smoke away this evening. That's literally what I was thinking I was gonna do. But then the nudes just kept happening. There was more and more nudes everywhere I'd turn my head. And so here we are talking about the nudes.
No sex party tonight.
No sex party, but well, there might be. Who knows? I got a question. The age-old question to be asked. Are the proper Doinks boys racist? Are Paul and Adam racist? Do they hate the black man? Is the question Twitter is asking. More specifically, the Zagad. Now, usually I wouldn't talk about something like this because as someone who has a comment section, I get called all kinds of things. I've been called everything under the sun. You name it. I've been called it. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. People have an opinion. Doesn't bother me. It's water over a duck's back. But this tweet in particular, Mrs. P, garnered how many views?
15,000.
15,000 views. And in the cannabis online Twitter world, that's a lot. That's some attention. And so I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to point it out, and I'll give you my opinion on it. So it started with this tweet by Exotic Experts, the Zagad. Says, I'll be speaking more about this on my podcast. Actually, it'll come to find out that he doesn't actually have a podcast yet.
That's my favorite start of the story so far.
But I don't know why any black man outside of the Bay or SAC would enter the pussy Doinks bullshit. I'm not sticking up too much for Ted's because he ain't never really stick up for me. But at the end of the day, he's still a brother in the industry and still a brother to me. But to say his bud was not smokable, question mark. Come on now, I see a pattern. Ted's Buds is smoking better than 90% of any market you put it in. Had been since 2021 to present time. I know because I was there and around some of the bud when it was literally being grown. Top 15 brand and a major pioneer in the game with a great team behind him. Even outside of the proper Doinks, 1,000%, it's not just them, and yes, they are 100% entitled to their opinion. The cannabis culture as a whole, in general, responds differently to any African descent, anything with their own creative brand or own motion, and will be attempted to be blackballed and canceled. The industry will fabricate lies on black creatives and label them bad, biz, a robber, etc. Really anything to turn people away from that brand and take food off their table because of jealousy, prejudice, and some are just bitch made. And what's the emote? Is he doing this? Or is he doing this? Huh. Even though they always use African American marketing, always use rap music in every post, or want to go get a rapper to endorse their bud, I fuck with Be Easy. He gets a pass because he's mixed. Always buy chains and jewelry to look cool. Have his fake rapper, hood gangsta persona, but yet doesn't really like black people to get any recognition or shine. It's so feminine. And little boy, I can't even get too involved with some of these fools because of the people who really live like that and are really real / authentic. It tends scared the industry gatekeepers away. It tends to scare the industry gatekeepers away. Being authentic and cool. Okay. They're real. Okay. That post, make of it as you will for the time being. Be Easy gets a pass because he's mixed. Originated from this podcast. And you can still find this podcast on Proper Doinks' Twitter account. Go ahead.
I just want to make sure it's not crazy loud first.
Nah, dude, nah.
Are we KOing it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
One more doink cam. Yeah. But I mean, bro. Look. We're moving on. Shout out to Hall of Flame sweeping, or no, not sweeping, almost sweeping the bracket. The Pootie Tang got him.
But even that, dude,
They
shout
got
out to
him.
Hall of Flame for showing us fucking, 5 different things that are all smoking in his lineup.
Yeah.
That's a feat in its own to achieve, dude. It's not easily done.
Yep, 100%.
So, what you witnessed right there, ladies and
That is correct.
what you witnessed right there, ladies and gentlemen, was Adam putting down a joint by Ted's Buds. Now, if you do a little bit of listening to that podcast, they go through the entire opening of the bud. And you can see exactly how they come to the conclusion in which they came to. However, before I get into that, here's the response by Adam about why the bud in particular from Ted's Buds was unsmokable.
So, day one, right? Ted's Buds posts, yo, I got to shut some of these fools up. It's time to compete in the PSL. I'm like, yes, let's go, dude. That's exciting. Let's fucking go. We've been wanting Ted's Buds to compete. And he calls me. We talk on the phone for about 35 minutes or so. And I explain every criteria in depth, every single rule, how we look at it. I've explained everything about the competition. I know we brought him on later to say something, and he said he wasn't aware of the rules of the competition. And I wasn't going to say anything about that. I was going to save face. But now that it's like this, we're pushing this like racist narrative. If you guys are going to call us racist, at least pull like the dark humor that we talk about and try to use that and be a Karen. Don't be soft because your weed doesn't smoke and call us a fucking, racist because the weed doesn't smoke. So I explained everything in detail. So there's no, he said it was about like not having unique terps or having unique terps or something like that. Which if you know about the show at all, come on now. So anyways, I get the entry, and the entries are in Ziploc bags, which, stop right there. If you've ever dealt with top shelf weed, you already know that's enough said. It's enough said. If you have the wherewithal, or you don't have the wherewithal to not put your weed in a Ziploc bag for a competition, then first of all, what the fuck? Yeah, Ball Family Funds just won a competition with terps that we hate, by the way. Keep that in mind. Number two, just to top it off, there was Bovitas in the fucking bag, bro. You guys are racist. I know, Big Smoke. Bovitas in the bag, right? I asked, yo, are you sure you want it like this? Yes. Competes. The weed is like weird and fucking has a weird little texture.
And before that, look, we even still did him a solid in that I saw it because I was keeping the flower for those duels with me. I saw it and was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he was like, "I don't know. That's how he wants to keep it." I'm like, "Bro, let's put it in a grow bag."
Well, no, I call him that.
Yeah.
And so we asked twice, which we didn't do for Up the Hill. We've recently started checking because he was like, "Oh, why didn't you hit me about that?" I'm like, you know what? We probably fucking should have. And so, anyways, We fucking the first duel happens and it's all bad. Dude.
Yeah.
This weed is
Out the gate, it's no good.
I was trying to be nice. This weed is so fucking bad, guys. It is grinding weird. The moisture's weird. The terps aren't good on it anymore. I don't know what the fuck happened. The Bovita is a death sentence on its own. You put it with a Ziploc, which is a separate death sentence. What are we doing here? You're double tapping the weed. Okay. Then after the first duel, right? We fucking
It's not me
hit him
breathing
back
into
like,
the mic.
you sure you don't want this shit in Grove? Or do you want to just submit something new that wasn't kept in this packaging? And then we're like, and then he's like, yeah, for sure. I'm like, all right, let me check with Hall of Flame because it's up to him ultimately if you could submit new weed. Hall of Flame says, run it, bro. I want to face the best. Gentlemen, shout out Hall of Flame. And so anyways, he comes back.
So real quick, the Hall of Flame, just to give some context real fast, Hall of Flame is the other contender in the PSL, the proper smoke league, I think is what it is. You've got Hall of Flame versus Ted's Buds. Ted's Buds submits his weed in a plastic bag, in a plastic sandwich bag. I think they said sandwich bag, but that's
Ziploc, yeah.
Ziploc bag.
With Bovita packs.
That's not the great way to send that's a horrible way to send weed. First of all, I think we can all figure that out pretty quick as home growers. Plus, inside of it, there's a Bovita pack or Bovita. It's actually called Bovita for the record. I've spoke with the owner. Bovita pack inside the bag. And they're like, whoa, shit, dude, this isn't great. It's not great. We should probably put this in something else. So Adam says he reaches out to Hall of Flame, who says, hey, we've got this weed. You okay if he sends it you sends weed in a different container so that we can they say, go for it. Run it. Needless to say, the problem with the weed, and you can go back into the original video that we shared for you, is that there's seeds in the weed. So not only was it improperly stored, improperly sent, originally, the weed ended up being seeded. They're saying it was coarse and it was not breaking up very well. And throughout the entire competition, they're remarking on the quality of the weed. And then you can continue the argument or the
back. And what packaging does he put it in?
In a clear jar with no seal.
An 1/8 jar with no seal. So you go, all right, let's go to point number 2 here of having ever dealt with top shelf weed. Do you put it in a fucking jar with no seal, bro? Keep in mind, this is the brain behind the brand, bro. This is the shot caller. This is the motherfucker saying, this is fire, this is not. I want to bag this, I don't want to bag that. This is the person responsible, right? But we're racist. And so we're like, cool. So we smoked the next one, apricot gelato. And it was decent. It was decent. We didn't put it out. It wasn't not smokable. It was just weak, kind of empty, smoky, kind of harsh terps, but it wasn't like too crazy. It wasn't too bad. We were able to smoke through it. But of course it lost. And it was against some heavy ass Hall of Flame shit. And then online, the comments were, these dudes just don't like heavy strains. They don't like or we don't have good strain selection. Fucking couple other things I forgot. Everything beside the weed just wasn't smoking. Okay. Its opponent was heavy as fuck. Hall of Flame's genetics are heavy, bro. They're hitting like a dab when you smoke them. So then the next time we're like, all right, bro, we have to smoke all 5. What is the best thing smoking in this lineup? The Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
We sparked up the Pootie Tang. It was blowing.
Yeah,
it was smoking nice. It won the duel. We forgot to be racist that time. And so that one, we're like, fuck yeah, maybe the next 2 things are fire. So then the next duel comes. No nose on this shit. Looks incredible. Bag appeal off the charts, right?
Yeah.
Breaking it down. Fully seeded, bro. Fully seeded. What are we talking about? This shit's fully seeded. What competition besides ours are you entering fully seeded weed in, even if you didn't know the rules? What are we talking about, bro?
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't like to get into this, but now that I guess we're racist, what are we talking about? Fully seeded weed. But it gets better. That was harsh as fuck. It was probably 20 seeds a nug. Like, every time you break it down, you could pick out 3 or 4 little herms, and it was harsh as fuck and smoky and really fucking bad, right? but it gets better. The 5th and final round, we break out the jar, right? It's the same weed as the 4th round. Somebody tried to get us. It's the same weed. Looked the same, smelled the same, broke down the same color and size seeds, the same water activity, the same ash structure, the same ash color, the same harshness, the same flavor, everything. It's the same fucking weed. Okay? So now we have 2 entries that are seeded, which are also renamed versions of each other. But we're racist for saying that. Think about this, right? Like, people might get mad at us for our feedback online about their weed, but do we not have a right to get mad at people also for putting us in that position? You said, all right, I'm going to enter this. This I know is renamed. Were you trying to make us look stupid online? Did someone have a plan to be like, oh, they thought it was different, or they couldn't tell it was the same weed? Were you trying to set us up? Was that an ignorance thing or like a devious thing?
There's a few different times we felt like people are trying to do that to us, dude.
yeah. And so, like, you know, were you going to enter seeded weed and then think we didn't notice it and then call us out that we didn't notice it? Or did you not notice it? And then, or did you think we just wouldn't notice it? Or what's the point here, bro? Because we're talking about Ziplocs, Bovitas, HRS no seal, seeds, renamed. Can it get worse? Does it get any worse, bro?
Boom.
Does it get?
So that, in a nutshell, and all the videos for all of the conversations and the remarks are all left on Twitter. You can still search for them all and see the exact comments and find them. The episodes of Proper Doinks are only an hour long, and you do them at ×2 speed so that you don't have to do it for the whole thing, and away you go, and you can take it up. And in my personal opinion, I don't see an ounce of racism there. I really just feel as if you've got someone who's upset, who probably did not watch the whole conversation and just caught clips and was like, wow, that stuff's unsmokable. No way. But it comes to more so is I want to be very, very clear here. Does racism exist in the cannabis industry? Sure. Of course. Why wouldn't it? Hatred exists everywhere. It doesn't care whether you're white, black, Hispanic, orange, or otherwise. Hatred exists. The cannabis industry is one of the most ruthless, cutthroat, doesn't care anything about who you are industries out there. It has not been figured out. There aren't long-standing dominant actors. There are players in this industry that just simply want to get to the top, and they will do whatever it takes to get there. That's the reality of the cannabis industry. It has nothing to... I'm just a guy looking from the inside out. Sure, I'm in the industry, but at what point am I really in the industry? I've got businesses. Sure, I don't know, and maybe I'll leave that up to you to tell me. But from where I sit, I just see a ruthless, competitive market of people trying to dominate to the other side. You could be one-legged, fucking paraplegic. Pick the highest level of minority you can. It doesn't matter. You are going to get bulldozed in this if you don't have strong branding, the marketing to back it up, a product that stands above the rest. That's it. Like, you have to compete. It's dollars and cents, bro. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. I can pit and find points where it's like, well, fuck, it's anti-white, it's anti-Canadian, it's anti-male, it's anti-whatever you want it to be. You're right. It is. Now get over it, buck it up, and move on. Make your brand stand above that shit. Of course that exists. This is called real life. If there was bubbles and shit, it would be just, everybody would be doing it. It'd be safe and it'd be easy. Everybody would do it. But the reality is that wherever you point and just think there's going to be something there, you're probably right. Move on. Move on. Are the Proper Doinks guys racist? From what I saw and from the things I see online, no. Dude, they're not. And stealing from dude, they're two of the whitest dudes I've seen, dude. I don't understand where they're stealing rap culture, black culture. No, dude. No. It's just like these are dudes that are doing it. Either present a weed that is smokable or don't. As a home grower, I can tell you if your shit has seeds in it, it's already lacking. It's already lacking. Come on. This isn't 1991. There shouldn't be seeds in your weed, full stop. If you come across seeds in your weed as a home grower, yeah, you can get a little bit excited about that. That's a different story. That's a different story. But the reality is that there shouldn't be weed, or there shouldn't be seeds in your weed. Then on top of that, if it doesn't smoke, it doesn't smoke. And if you're sending weed and plastics and all this shit, let it go. Come on, dude. Come on. That's a no-brainer, man. Like, come on. I would be embarrassed if I pulled weed out in a plastic bag at a fucking party where I didn't know anybody. If I was pulling out my shit in a plastic bag, dude, I'd be like embarrassed. I'd be like, I didn't know I was coming to this, man. They'd be like, what are you talking about? You know, everybody else would be like, you didn't pull it out of your crotch in your cup of your palm of your hand. No, but it's in a plastic bag. It may as well have been there. It wouldn't have been reacting as bad. But anyways, my point is that, you know, I've never met these proper Doinks guys. You know, they seem pretty cool. You know, what they're doing on their side of the internet is kind of like, you know, is kind of interesting. Like, I'm always watching and see kind of what they're doing over there because it's kind of cool. They've got a competition that's kind of like, it's very tailored and very specific to their community and their culture and what they do. And I think it's very fascinating. Dude, I had no idea people fascinated over joints this way. This is a totally foreign culture to me. And so I feel like I'm from the outside looking in. And I don't see racism. I don't even really see hatred, dude. I don't see hatred at all. You know, I don't know these guys, but it's like, I just see criticism. And where there's criticism, I feel like that's where people, they can't take criticism. It's honesty. This is truth. And people can't handle that. That's the bottom line. So build something bigger than the bullshit. That's really at the bottom line, because there's always bullshit. You're always going to find it. Build something bigger than that. So that's my opinion, and I'm curious what you guys think, because that's what makes this revolve around here, because it's your comments, it's your input, your opinions that you know, I could be looking at this all wrong, and you'd be like, nah, P. They hate the black man. They hate the black man. I'll be like, what? Okay, fill me in, dude. Fill me in. So, yeah, any goose. What do you guys think?
Night of the Living Soil just perfectly recapped the entire show for ATX Organics.
Okay.
Whose phone wasn't updating.
Okay.
Says, I got you. Chad got canceled. Stash rocks. YouTube sucks. P starting a channel of Miss P's butt and hating mids is now racist.
Yes. Oh,
in a nutshell.
Nailed it. You nailed it.
In a nutshell.
Nailed it.
The news in 5 seconds. 1991,
there weren't seeds in my weed. Old guy, I apologize for that statement. Okay? Turpy time, you crack me up, P. I appreciate you for chilling, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Does the plastic harm the bud? It is a pretty well-known fact that Ziplocs do not protect weed at all. That's number one. They do not protect weed. It's getting crushed. It's getting annihilated. It's getting whatever by whoever. It also doesn't isolate or reduce light. If you have natural light penetrating your bag or your container, it's degrading the bud over time. It's not airtight either. So all those terpenes, you know, it's just drying out and temperature control, all that thing. And then on top of that, I thought it was a pretty well-known fact. However, cannabinoids and plastic have a negative reaction. They're actually not good together. That's why the preferred method is glass. It's a negative reaction between the two of them. So
I remember
clearly racist.
When ours used to come in tinfoil.
Yeah,
and
cigarette packs.
We were happy about it because it was the best we could get.
Mm-hmm.
I also remember once upon a time when we returned a bag because it had seeds. You remember that?
Yep. And it wasn't me that did it. It wasn't me that did it. It was the guy that was getting it through me.
No, but I was terrified because I'm like, you don't take it back.
Yeah, I had to go back to the guy because the guy that anyways, we all come from a second life.
Life has come a far way.
And so I gave it to this guy, and this guy is somebody that I actually looked up to, and he was a big dude, man. He was a big native dude, man. Big indigenous dude. We call them natives, indigenous here. Indigenous, like an Indian dude. Not an Indian as an East Indian, but an indigenous, an Aboriginal native man. Sorry, I don't know what it said out here because we keep changing the term, and I'm not sure what's appropriate anymore. So
Don't know what the rest of the world does.
So in order to classify something, I have to give it 10 different names. But anyways, he was a really, really cool dude. Shout out to Fonz. I brought him a bag of weed, and he looked at it. He was like, "I'm not taking this," and I was like. I was like, what am I gonna do, dude? He's a huge dude. I was like, that's okay, dude. I'm gonna take this back. And so I took it back, and thankfully the guy that I took it back to was somebody that I went to school with, and it was kind of chummed with. And he's like, okay, no worries. And he gave me different. He either gave me different stuff, or I don't remember how that transaction went.
I think he gave
I
the
just
money
remember
back.
him getting satisfaction, getting weed, and I don't know where he got it from.
I think he gave us the money back.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the back seat. And I was
Refunds.
terrified.
Yeah, soon going to be storing in a canna troll. That's what I'm storing in too. Love it. Yeah, love it.
So, okay, I have a question
Go ahead.
then.
Uh-huh.
I have a question since we're talking about the plastic bag situation.
Mhm.
So, those bags that you have, I can't think of what they're called.
Grove
right now.
bags.
Yeah. They're not like they're a different kind of plastic. They feel different.
Yeah, there's science involved there. Dear.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
You wouldn't understand. It's okay.
I like them because they have a different texture. I'm a texture person.
Yeah. No, they're something else.
They're made
There's some
for that.
poly something or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep. It's different. It's science there, dear. Yep. I know people who used to use film containers back.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or those Kinder eggs.
Kinder eggs too. Yep.
Yep.
Film containers. I used to use film containers for seeds. Film containers for weed. Yeah. And then the Kinder eggs. Tito P, how you like the V-Cure? I love the V-Cure. Nothing wrong with it at all. Aside that my only gripe is that it does not have a Pigeons 420 wrap on it.
I like it.
It's very sleek. I love the Canatrol. Canatrol does everything that it's supposed to do. It's just clearly Gen 1. The V-Cure, Gen 2. Whereas like there's no little like piece on top where it's like digital on top, like an afterthought. It's all like built into the door and the frost and the light. It's very cool. So, yeah, if I had to choose between the two, I'm choosing the Pigeons 420 wrap every time. Okay, my Canatrol is amazing.
It is beautiful.
I would choose the V-Cure.
The stock V-Cure is very aesthetically
And
pleasing.
It's more affordable, too. And it does everything it's advertised to do. So needless to say, yeah.
Do they hold the same amount?
Pretty dang close.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty dang
They
close.
look about the same size.
Pretty dang close.
I
would try for free. Tasty Genetics, I tried it for free. Both Canatrol, I point that way for Canatrol, and V-Cure were both sent to me for free. Okay? So take my opinion for what it's worth. Like I said, they both do exactly as advertised. Canatrol's more expensive. I absolutely love the Pigeons 420 wrap. Best looking wrap in the game. And I don't think you can wrap the V-Cure. So that might be a selling point for somebody. Because like I said, I got the best wrap in the game. So there's something about that can't be taken away. So I am biased. V-Cure costs less. Okay. Questions at Pigeons. Which one produces better end product though? Okay, well let me be perfectly honest then. I have never split my harvests between fridges. Let's just call them fridges.
Oh.
So when I do a harvest, I've never taken half the harvest and put it in the one fridge and put it in the other. I've never done that. Now I do have plants that I'm totally capable of doing that with, but I've never done that. With that being said, guys, I fucking re-vegged my flower tent on accident. I just remember that I'm like, I forgot to tell you all this stuff about me, but I left.
It's been a week.
So we had hot temperatures here, and to avoid any kind of issues, I was like, I'm just going to turn my light down to 25%. Well, friends, if you have your controller, Vivo Sun controller, the Vivo Grow Hub, plugged into your light, so your light plugged into the hub, and you change the dial from extension to any of the percentages, you are bypassing the timer. Your light is no longer talking to the Grow Hub. I did not fucking know that. Okay, I did not know that. And I know that goes for every single one that has that ballast. All the same lights that have the ballast where it says extension, 100%, 75-25, or whatever. Fuck. Okay. All of a sudden, like not even 2-3 days ago, 4 days ago, I was like, fuck, these buds are looking weird, man. I was like, I've never grown these genetics before, but I knew something was off. But I've been so busy lately. That I didn't check anything. I knew something was off, guys, like fucking 4 or 5 days ago. But I was like, nope, new genetics, no big deal. And then all of a sudden today, no, last night. So for all my friends that are on Twitch right now, last night after the stream, I ended everything. I shut all the lights off. I looked over, dudes, and there was light coming out of the tent. I was like, son of a bitch, that should have been asleep at 10:30 tonight. And that's when I walked over and I was like, comes on in 8 hours. I was like, yeah, but why the fuck's it on right now? Dial was set at 25%.
I feel like this is also partially my fault.
No.
Because when I slept down here the other night, I did notice that they were on.
Yeah.
All night. And I didn't even think to say anything.
No, you wouldn't. Because I got veg tones, all kinds of shit.
I just assume that they're supposed to be.
So it wasn't a timer break. Everybody's like, you need to not use timers. Use the timer, whatever fucking timer. Yeah. It had nothing to do with the timer. It was me. I grow mids. Oh. The worst part is, guys, is that in about 2 months, I'm going to feel this. Unless I take some corrective measures right now, in 2 months, I'm going to feel this. Because that was part of my perpetual harvest. That was next month's weed kind of thing, 2 months, that was then's weed. So I'm going to have to step up my shit. I got nothing. I have nothing ready right now to take over this. So, fuck. So how are you going to fix it? I'm going to harvest right now. They're probably week 8, week 9. They're probably ready anyways, but that just means for the last 8 days of their life when they needed it most, not even last, I don't even know. It doesn't matter. The the last time of their life when they needed it most, they were stressed the fuck out. The weed's going to be horrible. They had such amazing terps before I fucked it all up.
Maybe it won't be that bad.
Meh. Maybe.
I,
Appreciate it, dear. It's science, babe.
you're the positive one in this relationship. Get it together.
I tell you, my life right now has just been fucking through turmoil between my fractured toe, my computer bricked up today, the garden I figured out yesterday, the mosquitoes outside when I was trying to cut the grass today. Just staying positive, friends. Just trying to stay positive, friends. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. So anyways, do some pot.
Wait, P is the positive one? Yes.
You can't tell.
Yes. That's why we work.
Yeah.
That's why we work. I am the one that thinks the world is falling apart at any given moment. And he is the one that reminds me that life is okay. We are okay.
See? It's not a facade.
And when the roles are reversed, I don't do well at
The
it.
world's coming to an end.
I don't do well
The
at
world
it.
is actually coming to an end.
The sky is falling.
Oh, fuck. Canada Boss, thank you for that 11 months. Did I miss any subs or anything on Twitch or any? I hope I didn't. Thank you, Canada Boss. I appreciate that.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, I see one.
You have
Nope.
to dispo next, bruh. Yep. You have to dispo next, bruh. Yeah. It's never good to see you, man. Cheers for this documentary style, family friendly. Rip. I'm starting the incense. NBV. No bad vibes. NBV, no bad vibes. Yep, MBD, no big deal. But yes, yeah. It's been one of those. It's been one of those days. It's been one of those weeks. But always gotta remind myself. You know, I literally was thinking today while I was cutting the grass, because yes, I can cut the grass with a fractured toe, because didn't realize that the lawnmower works as a crutch. It's actually quite easy to cut the grass. Didn't realize. I realized I could be missing a leg. You know.
Yep.
It could be a lot worse. Could be. Ooh! I thought I was wearing big headphones. I was gonna take my headphones off before I took my head off. Scratch my head. I'm a little bit high now. Maybe, for documentary purposes, and scientific reasons. The Yummalicious by Soulfire is the dessert I had for supper tonight. Delicious. Went down like carcass. Dirty socks and body odor. Yum. Malicious.
My favorite incense.
Yeah, that's my incense. Nope. Research says if you smoke pot, you get high. Research says that's correct. It's just a toe. You got like what, 9 other ones? Jeez. Brady, you're right. I gotta stop bitching, dude. I gotta bitch, dude. Here's a story that I wanted to cover, guys, and I'm gonna kind of fly through it because I don't really want to talk about it too much because, like, fuck, you know, dude, it's my own show, dude. Is the rescheduling that's happening right now in America? If you guys aren't familiar, Donald Trump signed into order that cannabis will move from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 drug. Now, over the course of the last 10 some days, 2 weeks, because I think there's been a little bit of a break, down in Arlington, I believe we covered a little bit loosely on this last week, maybe. Did we talk about this last week, Mrs.
We
B?
did talk a little bit about the rescheduling.
Oh.
But I don't think we went as in depth as you wanted to.
I didn't, because I didn't want to talk about it then either, because it was at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Was it the gun thing? Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
We talked about that, and
Yeah.
then it was the rescheduling thing. I was like, I'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Because you went down to... Well, it turns out that there's a hearing going on in America, and both sides of the table in regards to rescheduling are presenting a case. And the real reason that I wanted to do this story, to be totally honest with you, is because I want to give a shout out to somebody. I want to give a shout out to somebody. Now, for the record, before I say this, I quit doing shout outs because I realized all the people that I kept giving shout outs to just talked shit about me. That was funny. Like 3 or 4 of our community highlights, the chat would tell me later, dude, that guy talks shit about you all the time. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, well, I think he's doing a great job. Moving on. So that's why I quit doing the community highlights.
See, positive P.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to this guy because I don't think he's talking shit about me yet. Cannabis Wise Guys. This guy, incredibly smart. Yeah, and people were like, anyways, I can't remember what we talked about last week. I should have fucking checked. Cannabis Wise Guys traveled in his trailer, in his camper van, if you will, down to Arlington to take in the reschedule hearing, because the reschedule hearing is not open to the public. There's no recording, no cameras, so we're really left to mainstream media, mainstream information outlets to produce the content and to give us the information we want to know about. And while this gentleman, Cannabis Wise Guys, I wish I was wise to his name, I am not, says that he's going to go down there, and he's going to listen to the hearings himself and report back to the people. And so in doing, has done so on his Cannabis Wise Guys Instagram account, and I highly recommend you check out his Instagram account. That's Cannabis Wise Guys, all common spelling, on Instagram. And he seriously breaks down each day, minus day 7 because he wasn't there, of the hearing. And remember, he's not a topographer. Nope, that's not the right word. Who's the person that types in a jury?
Oh, stenographer.
A snugographer. A snotographer.
Stenographer.
A stenographer. Although sounds like a dinosaur, is in fact not. He's not a stenographer. He is just a regular dude. And he's writing down all of the notes and statements as they're being said. So take it for, I'm sure he misses a word or two, but by golly, this guy's got it down. And he really presents it to us in a non-biased, say, informal manner. And I really, really like it. And I would play the videos for you. But they're quite long. They're quite long. So we'll give just a quick snippet of day 10 happening just a few hours ago.
On day 10 of the DEA hearing to reschedule cannabis, we heard from 3 aggravated states, Nebraska, Idaho, and Indiana. This is their opening statement. This case could become the most important rescheduling decision in the history of the Controlled Substances Act. The government has considered rescheduling marijuana 9 times. Each time, the government argued Schedule 1 or Schedule 2. To change their conclusion now, the government would have to demonstrate a significant change regarding the science and research of marijuana. We will show that rescheduling would lead to issues with mental health and criminal diversion. Psychosis imposes tremendous costs on the states. They said that psychotic effects were central to the government's prior analysis of marijuana, and then in 2023, the psychotic and schizophrenic reasoning disappeared entirely. And then he introduced his 2 witnesses. First, we have Dr. D'Souza, a psychiatrist with decades.
And I encourage you to go and check this out, because everything he reports on in regards to Dr. D'Souza's point is and claims are very important. And I love how. Can you refresh the page so it doesn't look so gangster?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's. There we go.
Yeah, we do have internet out here in Canada. Trust me. Go follow this guy, okay? He's got what 5,700 followers. Go follow this guy, man. Go follow this guy, and this man's doing the community's work. Okay, this is exactly what we need: independent journalism, getting the information directly from the horse's mouth. So, cannabis wise, guys, you've got the power of the flock, you got the support of the flock behind you. And I sure hope people go and hit that follow button. And I don't even fucking follow. Hit the follow, dear. Jeez Louise, look at me. I'm an animal. Bitches, hit the fucking follow. What an animal. That's on IG. That's on IG, friends. Okay.
I saw a couple comments that they already watch his stuff and are following him
Good.
for the rescheduling.
Good. I love to see. I've seen some of my friends do follow.
AT Organic says, dude, that guy talks so much shit about you.
Who said that?
ATX Organic.
That's funny. He's right. Lots of love, man. Lots of love. Okay. I wanna. I do pay attention to the comments, guys. Okay. One thing. Hear me out before I get to this, okay? Because I want to clarify myself because I sometimes give myself a hard time for this. I learned at a very. This is T with P. Okay.
You just started like 4 sentences and didn't follow through with it.
Yep. I have ADHD. This is T with P. This isn't a wake and bake. This isn't chilling on Twitch. This isn't just this is Tea with P. I have a purpose with this show. And one thing that I know that I give myself a hard time about from time to time is how often I don't pay attention to the chat. Okay? I do give myself a hard time about this. Okay? Because I don't all the time pay attention enough. Okay? So I know this. But B, 2, A, 1, C. I know that the chat distracts me. You guys distract me. So when I have a story, so because I know there's 200 people, 200 plus. Okay, there's 80 some or 70 some and 190 some, 200 some. There's 1 million people watching right now. And I know that you guys watch the show often. So the format of the show. I always want to give you guys an opportunity to say something about what it is I'm talking about. And during the topic itself, I'm not looking at the show or the comments. Okay? I know, all day. I work on this show all day. Some would say all week, but all day. I work really hard to make sure that I get my stories together. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I can lay down a decent argument and I can string decent sentences together. So I don't come off as if this is just a fucking regular fucking wake and bake. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. So it's I have a story to present. So I don't look at the chat. But after every single story, that's when I want to give you guys an opportunity to speak. So it's if you've ever had a comment on any of the stories and I didn't see it, read either A, don't type it while I'm in the middle of that story. Immediately after that story, that's when it's boom, at pigeons 420, boom, 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 whatever, or pigeons or whatever, question, da 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 da. That's when it is, because I always don't. But anyways, back to what I started this whole conversation in the first place. I read the comments from time to time. Nope. Says, don't bring autoflowers into this conversation. It's just going to lead into a fight. You're right. That's why I had to lead this into a conversation. I do both, and both are spectacular. And I'm glad to hear that, dude. Nobody can take that from you, regardless of what anybody else says. Full stop. I feel like people are talking bad about autos is some sort of racism in itself. And you're right. It is. But here's the thing, and the truth hurts. Unlike your mother, nobody fucking cares. So here's where I'm at. That's where I just in regards to the racist part. No one fucking cares. Here's where I'm at. This is something that I want to extend an invitation out to any competition out there that's looking for a good judge. Someone that's, you might have to pay for me to get there. But aside from that, someone who is not going to just blow smoke up your ass. If you want to know if you've got good fucking weed and you want to know if it fucking smokes, and it smokes heavy and large. Like I'm telling you, like it's got a nose of every sort. You name the terpene. It's okay. And that's the competition. I want to be your judge. I really, 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 really do, because there's no bullshit aside. But after doing the World Cup, let me adjust my belt, fix my grill, my crown. I'm willing to bet that and if you haven't seen my You're Smoking Mids video, I strongly encourage Mrs. P to post the link in the chat right now.
Oh, I'm gone. Okay?
Because I mean this. I strongly think the majority of weed out there is mids. It's not stellar weed. It's not stellar flower. And a lot of us are okay with that. We haven't had that holy shit, holy wow. And there's a multitude of reasons for that. It's either A, the genetics market is so saturated with pollen chuckers just getting out F1s with just nothing to them. Sure, I'm willing to buy that. 2, maybe it has to do with the fact that a lot of people aren't taking the care and time to grow the weed that it takes to get there, to get those results. Sure, I'm willing to buy that. Maybe it's because of the fact that dispensaries can't grow good weed because they can't package it, disperse it, transport it, store it. All the reasons. Sure, I'm willing to buy that. Am I willing to buy that it's autoflowers? Autoflowers suck? Sure, willing to buy that too. But the reality is that I got a feeling it's all of those reasons. That's why if I go to a competition, I'm almost gonna guarantee most of the weed's gonna be mids. Because a lot of people think, wow, I've got some decent stuff. This stuff speaks louder than the stuff around me. But the stuff around you is at such a low level of acceptability. It's at a low level of appropriateness. Don't compare your shit to the dispo. Of course your shit's better than the dispo. But when you grind, when you don't even have to grind it up. Like when you grind it up, holy shit, you're clearing a room. You should smell it. But even before that, it's like there's steps, like, you touch it, you smell it. There's like terps. It's got a waft. It's coming at you. It's whether it's spice, whether it's the gas, whether it's the fuel, whether gas and fuel are the same thing. I'm sorry. Whether it's the funk, whether it's the orange, whether it's the lime, those things should speak to you. There's a reason those quality genetics of all time speak to you, because they cross those boxes off. Why can't every weed be that way? Why can't every weed be that way? I've got a feeling it's not just an autoflower thing, man. And I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said autoflowers. I really believe.
You said it like 8 times.
I gotta stop saying it. Can you pour me another drink, Mrs. B? Please. It's just, there's just too much shitty weed out there, friends. And we need to start a campaign to bring back good weed. Okay? Make weed great again. Okay? Okay? All right?
You need a green hat that says that.
Yeah. So I don't... Do you agree or disagree? I'm looking at the chat now. I'm not trying to be an asshole, friends. I'm just like... And someone in the comments was like, this guy's sniffing his own farts. You didn't even fucking hear me then. You didn't even hear me. Did you hear me that I flipped my tent over and I re-vegged my flower tent? I fucking grow mids, dude, and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. I'm not proud of myself. But the difference is I'm not gonna package that shit up and send it out and sell it. That's the difference. I'm going to smoke it and be disappointed in myself every damn time. Every damn time. But I'm still proud of myself. I'm still biased in the fact that it's my fucking weed. I didn't buy it. And so I want to get a statement out there too. And I want to fully understand when someone's like, home growers are fucking fart sniffing biased assholes. Yes. You're starting to get it now. Yes, we are. Join us. Come over to the other side. You're going to love it. That's why I feel like there's a bias that exists when someone's like, and I hate to admit it, when you spend $100 on an eighth, if you spend $400 on a zip, dude, you are naturally biased. Who wants to go out there and be like, dude, fuck, yo, bitches, come here. I wasted $400. Come here. Come here. You want to smell this fucking nasty ass cardboard terps? Come here. Come here. No. Who says that? You're like, dude, I got some fucking loud too at home. It's nasty. It's crazy. Why didn't you bring it? What do you got? You know? No one's going to admit they got shitty weed. No. They got fire weed. Everybody's got fire weed. Duh. Come on, man. I was going to make a very inappropriate, very large dick joke, but I didn't think it was appropriate. Because why? Because it's mine. But I didn't.
What?
It's just shitty weed exists at an abundant level. That's the reality. Stubs. But some then go, you blow $900 on a shirt and boast about it to their viewers. $900 ain't nothing. Woof.
I saw him say that earlier about
I can't afford a $900 shirt.
who do you say did that? Bass drop.
Bass drop, but then bass drop said that $900.
He spent $900 on a shirt and then told this chat that it was nothing.
Of course it's nothing. Of course it's nothing. Of course, $900 on a fucking t-shirt or a shirt. Oh Jesus, dude! I'm wearing the same shirt I've been wearing for the last 8 years, dude. I've almost lost my logo on it.
That's the original.
That's my very first t-shirt purchase ever.
That's the very first one we made.
900, dude. I've never spent more than maybe $30. I don't know, $40 on a shirt. A t-shirt?
Yeah.
Like on a sweater, I could see maybe like $70. Like if I had, dude, no, I'm sorry, Mrs. P. What did I spend on the corn t-shirt? It's not a t-shirt. It's a flannel. You guys have seen it. It's
the button up, $140. But that was a band shirt at a concert. Those are always inflated in price.
$140 though I spent on a shirt one time. So I'm fucking balling too. So
no big deal.
No big deal. No.
We also had a conversation about it after. We were like, that was ridiculous. Because I'm pretty sure my t-shirt was what, 60?
Oh, it was ridiculous.
I think mine was 60 or $70 too. Yeah.
It's such a nice shirt though.
Yeah.
I've worn it out once. Yeah.
You wore it a few
And
times.
Korn is like one of my all-time favorite bands. All-time favorite bands, dude. It says Korn right there and Adidas on the other side, and it's purple, and it's like it's beautiful. It's like beautiful.
It's a nice shirt.
No jerseys? Oh, I bought a jersey. A jersey's not a shirt though.
No.
I bought a jersey. I spent $200 on a jersey. Yeah.
But even at that, I'm literally trying to think of the most expensive item of clothing that either one of us has, aside from your tailored suit.
Oh, I have a suit that cost me way too much money.
But that was that's something that you'll
That
wear.
was my first trip in Vegas, guys. Remember my first trip down in Vegas? Oh my God.
But that's something that you'll have forever. And you wear that suit
everywhere.
a lot.
Everywhere. If you guys are going to see me in a suit, it's that one because hopefully I wear that one for the rest of my life. I can't believe what I did.
But other than
Don't
that,
even. I never.
Other than that, I'm trying to think, and I feel like, yeah, like those jerseys are probably the most.
Oh yeah, but a suit ain't a shirt. Oh right, we got to remember we're talking about a shirt.
Yeah, we're talking about a shirt.
$900 would be a like a decent suit. Like a decent suit, not a great suit, but a decent suit.
I've never even spent that on like a winter jacket, or a purse, or like I know people do. I'm not one of those.
You know what? Like let's be fully honest. I don't care. That is. I'll be full blunt. That is a lot of fucking money. That is a lot of money. Either way you put it, you know, there's a lot of genetics I could buy with $900. I don't care what someone's doing. I don't really care. That's the real. That's the bottom. That's the bottom line. Whether you want whether someone wants to flaunt it or talk, I don't. Whatever, dude. Yeah. I don't have any context to this conversation whatsoever, other than a comment in the chat. But it's like, yeah, I would never buy a shirt for $900. I'll be totally honest. I could never. But
I agree, to each their own.
I don't care. Yeah.
But I hope that then don't turn around and make people feel like they don't have those things.
No, you never do that. No, I think that's uncalled for. But I like Bass Drop. I like Bass Drop. He's been on my show here, and he's been on FTS, and yeah. I don't agree with everything he says, but yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Yeah. I always go by. I like to go by the saying of what you eat doesn't make me shit. So it's like, you do you. I'm gonna do me. You know, I've got a family that I need to raise, and you know, I gotta be very, very focused on where we put our money, just to make sure that, you know, there's an assault on the middle class right now, or maybe has been for a long time. I'm only 39. Oh my God. I'm gonna be 40 next year, Mrs. P. Anyways, let that settle in for a second. But
you're 38.
Am I? No, I'm not. Don't do that to me.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I was born in 87, dear. It's 2007, 27 next year. Don't do that to me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, months are going down.
I was thinking about my birthday.
Months are going down. But anyways, we're all coming to this realization together at this very moment in time.
We're all old.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know a lot of you guys thought I was 25, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Anyways. The reality is that I have, in my very limited time frame, have learned that there is an assault on the middle class. We're having money siphoned from us in all directions. And so it's like, if there's anything I've learned over the course of the last 5 to 6 years, when I've really tried to become financially aware, not stable, aware, it's like, holy shit. It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. And I feel like I want to start hunkering down. I want to make sure that the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years are comfortable, stable. And I don't know what that looks like other than working fucking hard. But it's like, that's what I'm focused on. So I will continue to wear the same fucking clothes. I literally battled today with what color shorts I was going to wear. Look at me. Pull out, Mrs. P. I had to wear black pants because it's too fucking hot down here, because I was wearing my red shorts. And I was like, last week, did I wear red shorts or blue shorts? Gosh darn it. I got to figure this out. If you go through, don't do this to me, internet. Don't do this to me. But I literally just revolve between red shorts and blue shorts.
Sometimes the plaid gray ones.
And the plaid gray ones. So I was like, oh my God, I need to find, at least in the wintertime, I'm wearing jeans. And the jeans, you can't tell that I'm just revolving the same 3 pair over and over again, because it's jeans.
Night of the Living Soil said it, though. He's like, if I'm being honest, my kids are usually wearing much nicer clothes than me, and that's how I like it. 1,000%.
Duh. Oh my God. My kids' clothes? God, I'd kill for my kids' clothes. Which, I can be honest, are almost my clothes.
You guys are going to start sharing right away.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The day that he was trying on your shoes, I was like,
you were like, I was like,
It's
you're
gonna
not wearing,
happen.
don't. Those aren't going on anyone's feet. Stop. Oh, but he's just trying them on. No.
they're the ones in the back of the
No.
closet that you haven't worn in years.
No. Only because I need a beautiful place to put them all. I just need a freaking wall.
I remember that day in my house growing up when my mom, my sister, and I were all the same size shoes. We all wore the same size clothes. And it was like, yes, we can just start shopping closet to closet in the house. So it's going to happen. It'll happen.
Yeah, exactly. We don't care what you wear. I don't give a shit who buys what. Yeah, if it comes down to a concert or whatever, we just don't shove it. Yeah. Yeah. I would be, you know what though? I'll be honest with you. If I bought I did. When I bought that corn t-shirt, I was like, dude, I fucking paid $140 for this. Like, this is crazy, dude. So it's like, I don't know what, like I said, I have no context, but I would be pretty excited to share it with you guys too. You know, I'd be like, dudes, check this fucking thing out. Like, look at this. I know I did. So I don't know.
I'm also that person that like, my hairdresser and I had this conversation. I wanted to buy a new purse and I wanted a Louis Vuitton so bad. And I was going to save up and I was going to get it for myself. And we laughed so hard because I was like, we live in this little podunk town in the middle of nowhere. She was like, you're either going to be that bitch that has a Louis bag and everyone's like, what the fuck? Or everyone's going to be like, it's a fucking fake. What the hell? I was like, yep, you're so right. You're so right. I'm never going to take it out of the house. I'm never going to actually use it. I'm going to feel guilty every time I look at it. And I went and bought a $30 purse instead. So
I'm more of a guy of like, if it looks good on me, I'm going to fucking wear it.
yeah.
Like, I don't care who makes it. I don't care where it's from. I've got a yellow and pink jacket, a fucking ODB jacket that's in my closet that I wear. I just picked it up because like it spoke to me. Like if you've been out, you might have even seen it somewhere. It's at like this most like streetwear store we have.
Didn't Rob saw it in Germany last year too?
Yeah. Yep.
He took a picture of it. We were like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You tried to wear it to the hockey rink this winter.
And you said no.
And I said no. And Lil P was mortified when I told him you were going to wear it.
Unbelievable. It's beautiful. It's
It
a beautiful
is.
jacket. It's a beautiful. But anyways, I don't care.
But
and I
we-
think it was like 100. It was a very affordable. It was
But
like $100.
again, we
110
live in a
something.
tiny little town where fashion is not.
I stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. Like, it's not like we live in LA or even a big city up here where.
I got lots of flannel up here.
Yeah. Jeans, t-shirts, running shoes. Otherwise, you stand out in all the wrong ways. But it's nice to have those kinds of things for when we do travel.
Waiting on a pack archive Zikagi. This is a Ziki guy. Yep. But anyways, I just feel the whole point of that segue was that I just feel as if there isn't enough good weed out there, and
Was that the segue?
and I feel like we need to be more picky, higher standards.
Yep.
Mrs. P, I love your selection in purse. I bought her $300 purses. It's still in her bag. $10. The $10 one, she rocks. Yeah. That's just it. Rock it. If it looks good, rock it. I have a thing. I would love a diamond chain someday. That's something I would love. Like all of it, the whole thing diamonds. But you'd never be able to wear it anywhere.
That's
I'm gonna get beat up.
That's what I mean.
I can't carry.
We don't live somewhere where
just gonna get
that's
beat
like
up.
the normal thing.
Yeah.
We live in a heavy farming community. And yeah, it just, I don't know.
Yep. I don't want to stand out. I don't want to stand out too much. We live different over here.
We stand out enough as it is, just in the fact that like everybody knows what we do now. And it's weird.
It's kind of weird.
It's weird.
It's kind of weird. The heart, I don't know. It's strange because like I remember the very first time that we told somebody. And then I remember you and I coming into the kitchen and being like, cat's out of the bag.
Yep. How long's it going to be before everybody knows?
And it didn't take long.
Nope.
Did not take long. Didn't take long. So, and I'm sure people were already paying attention and watching before then and stuff, but it was different.
It doesn't help that you tell people you make adult content on the internet.
It is what it is.
And immediately the faces drop. And then I have to explain.
It's so funny. Yeah. It's a great point of conversation.
It is. It is.
What do you do for a living? I make adult content on the internet. It's age restricted. I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's how he breaks it to people.
Yeah, all the time. It's such a. But how else are you supposed to do it? Like you got like, come on.
Any other way?
Because right away they're sizing me up like, dude.
And then I get the side eye.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not in them.
I'm fucking hung like a horse.
I'm not in them. Oh.
Yep. Anyways, tell me more. Yeah. Right. Yep. Imagine some of these OnlyFans models dropping their kids off at school. Yeah, I can't imagine all the dads eyeing them up. All the dads, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I got a lot to offer. If you're on Twitch, you can put ! OnlyFans in the chat. Oh, too funny. You guys are animals. Don't forget. I want to be straight with you guys. December is going to be a fucking blast, guys.
Yeah.
We're doing fucking Miami. Terp Basel, baby. It's an art festival. Art Basel is the festival, and Terp Basel is like this. It's like this underground fucking festival of terps, dude. It's beautiful. And so the boys and I, Rob, Chris, Troy, and Matt from ICANN, Troy, Northern Scrogger, we're actually, and Swank from Swank Genetics, we have an entire area, and we're going to be hosting an event there. And I'm talking about it now without any kind of promo because we're in like the beginning stages of like fundamental or organizing everything and just kind of structuring everything. But like, wow, if you guys are in Miami or in Florida and you or have the ability to get to Florida, it's going to be an incredible hangout for like 2 days. We fuck off in a skate park with like the best weed because we have it, and it's going to be a great time. We have some, and you should bring some. And there's going to be a ton there anyways. But yeah, Terp Basel. It's going to be a great time. Great time. So if you're in Florida, the invitation's out. Invitation's out. So if you guys are interested. You do an MJ BizCon? No, those days are done.
This is shaping up to be a way better trip. Way better.
It's literally, we're hoping, guys. Like, I'll be straight because you guys are here. We're just talking. We're just shooting shit. This is Terp Basil's 5th anniversary. And I can guarantee you, I can tell you right now that, like, this is going to be an event in North America that seriously rivals what I saw in Europe with what happened in Germany and in regards to like that community feel. Finally, like an event that's for the like the dude grows is an incredible event. It's for the grower, by the grower. Okay? It caps out at about 500 people. Terp Basil is something that's going to be for the smoker, by the smoker. It's the consumption realm. And I seriously believe that that's the next big event. And the fact that the boys and I are able to be a part of that, and it's the home grower takeover, baby. We're bringing home growers to Miami and we're taking over. But by takeover, I mean like we're literally collaborating with Terp Basil for this event. So fucking dope, dudes. Fucking dope. I'm so excited about it, man. So excited. So excited, man. So if you can make it down, we're smoking large, dude. And I'm telling you, Terp Basil's on to something, man. That's why the boys and I are excited to be involved, because it's just like, dude, being in Germany, seeing everyone over there was just fanny packs, dude, pulling out their own homegrown weed. They were so proud of it. They were so happy to provide you some good homegrown weed. That's gonna be here. That's gonna be in America someday, North America someday. It's like, I'm in Canada, but it's like that barely exists here. Nobody's growing their own weed because literally weed's so fucking cheap here, and it's good weed. It's good weed and it's cheap. So it's like nobody's growing over here, and it's frustrating. I have no gardening friends. Honestly, the only gardening friends that I have are mass production companies. None of my friends grow. So it's like, fuck, dude. Right? But Terp Basil, baby, 4 to 6, 2026, December. Okay? It's going to be fun. Mrs. P's going to be there.
I was going to say, I have it on good authority that there might be some amazing producers there.
Yeah, but she'll be working. Yeah, definitely have her on the camera if I can.
I'm sorry, but if Mrs. Scrogger is going, we might have a girls' day.
Oh, I think that's fair. A girls' day. Yeah.
A girls' day.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've never been to Florida, never been to Miami, and dude, if I can see some crocodiles, wouldn't that be insane?
Aren't crocodiles Australian?
Well,
Alligators are.
They're not prejudiced. I'm sure we have both. I don't know. I don't break down crocodiles and alligators.
I'm pretty sure I remember.
They're both terrifyingly large.
I remember the dude. What's his name?
Irwin?
Yeah.
Okay. But this is science, dear. Can we stop? I don't understand. This is where I'm stumped. There is an American crocodile. Rare crocodile in Miami. Yeah, Florida has some crocs.
Okay.
But do they have alligators too?
I thought they were specific to locations. That like.
No, they're specific to nose.
Yeah.
One has a long nose, one has a short nose.
Yeah.
That's
and
all
the teeth and the aggression.
Can some be pets? No. The answer is no. None can be pets.
I can't boop their snoots?
You can boop some snoots. He's really cool, though.
Oh.
He's really cool. Pull him up. That'll be how we exit.
Who?
Boop Snoop. I don't know his name.
On where?
Oh, I'm taking my foot out of my fucking shoe. Oh. Fractured toe, friends. No big deal. No big deal. It's just my shoe, after a little while, does get a little bit compressive. It's fine, though. It's fine.
I don't remember the guy's name.
I don't remember either. No worries.
He's like my favorite though.
The little guy runs around Australia or whatever, and he just boops all the animals on the snoop. Yeah. I don't remember. Don't remember his name. However, this segment was brought to you by Stash Nutrients. Head on over to stashnutrients.com if you're looking for dry amendments. Won't break the bank, but it'll help you grow some dank. Go to stashnutrients.com, baby. I'm gonna take that line and I'm gonna put it in the bank. Okay? Okay. That's our line. That's our phrase, okay? That's it. But we did also announce some big news too, that the things that we're working on with our friends Nick from Rooted Leaf. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Big things coming, guys. I'm always excited. Always excited. What else, friends? I don't want to talk about the news anymore. News is depressing. What else we got? Think that pretty much settles it, man. That pretty much settles it. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Chad Westport to get all the latest information from him and to support him. Okay, that's very important that we do that. Also head on over and search Brothers Grimm over on Twitter. Okay, you'll find them, Brothers Grimm Seeds. Okay.
I think I found him.
Oh, did you? Let's boop some snoops. What'd you find? Look at this. Great searchability here. What you got?
I think.
Yep, that looks like him.
This out. I'm in the Amazon rainforest. Yoink.
Oh, it's Yoink.
This has to be one of the most gorgeous Peruvian rainbow boas I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Ooh, what do we got here? Yoink. This is a baby smooth-fronted caiman, and he looks so cute. Right here we have an adorable electric eel. A gentle boop. Who knew electric eels have such a boopable face? But I'm going in for the yoink.
So he does
a very
boop.
nervous and gentle yoink. And then I got electrocuted. Imagine that. Electric eels can produce 160 volts, and I felt it, that's for sure. Would I do it again?
Imagine
yes.
that.
Boop. Oh, we got something. Let's see what it is. It's a spectacled caiman tail. Hey, where you going? Luckily, I can speak crocodilian, so I tried calming him down. Long story short, he lunged at me, so I had to yoink him. Check out those beautiful teeth. What a good swamp puppy. I get sidetracked easy, but we're still out here looking for that 20-foot anaconda. I've been walking over a mile in this little river.
This is Florida man.
Finally, I found what I'm...
Why we go looking for a 20-foot anaconda is beyond me.
Well, because anacondas in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, Florida man, fill me in, they are an invasive species.
Oh, yeah, you explain this.
And you hunt them.
Still.
And so you're getting max money here.
Yeah, but you can't see what's in the water. Freaks me out. Freaks me out.
I'm looking for. You see that?
There he is.
It's a massive anaconda. And then I realized it just finished eating a spectacled caiman. See that big bulge? This is absolutely incredible to witness, and this is one of the rare situations where I won't yoink it. Yoinking this beauty could cause her to regurgitate. That means throwing up her meal. And believe it or not, I'll avoid a yoink if it'll have a long-term negative impact on native wildlife.
Well, of course.
You're a thick girl. Now go digest that meal, sweet pea. Check out this adorable
Isn't that
little mud
something?
puppy. Boop. The yoinks come big and small. Check out this little field mouse. So cute. I don't think this capybara wanted to be yoinked. He's running for his life. I think the other animals told him I'm in town. And I'm flirting with this spectacled caiman. I'm calling him all the way over here just so I can say hi to him. I'm mimicking the sound of these baby spectacled caiman. He thinks he can get himself a snack, but he's pretty upset when he realizes it's the yoink man. We got ourselves a baby anaconda, finally. I'm out here looking for the 20-footer, but it still is incredible to catch these little guys. Check
Isn't
out
it
this
cool?
giant anteater. I'm definitely not going to yoink him. He'll tear me a new one. He's just going on his way. Check out this southern tamandua. Very similar to the last one we found in Colombia, except this one has teeth.
I would have said that was an
Check
anteater.
out these monster bucks in Colombia. That's a solid rack. There's a spider in my bathroom.
No.
Well.
Oh
what
my
do we got
God.
here? Yoink. You're just a little cutie. I only need one.
Who's
hand for
battling
you.
these things? What do you
know
guys
where
think?
that 20-foot anaconda is? Oh, look at this little fellow. Boop. These spectacled caiman are on me. This one got out of here quick.
Oh,
Check this out, guys. Look what I have on my shoulders. It's a baby prehensile-tailed porcupine.
He
I never
looks
knew baby
exactly the way he
porcupines were
sounds.
This adorable. Check him out. Right here we have an adorable.
wow.
Hey guys,
That's
check this
so
out. I'm in the
cool,
Amazon
man.
rainforest.
So cool.
Yoink.
No, that's good. That's good.
But I love it.
That's very cool.
Ugh,
Very
But he
cool.
touches some crazy shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. Not a chance. Not a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, that is another episode of Tea with P. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, if you guys would like to tune into some incredible gaming content where you will probably see myself, Chapo, and ROB CLTV gaming in some Call of Duty, and or I'll be building the world's biggest city. Twitch.tv/pigeons420. Come hang out. Come hang out. Literally, guys, Twitch is a very weed-friendly platform. All right? It is a weed-friendly platform. We can live stream over there. We can shoot the shit, hang out, whatever. It's very weed friendly. I do a ton of gardening work over there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing some, I'm going to be planting the gas pack tomorrow because I have to go buy soil, Mrs. P, because I got to go to the doctor's office anyways. So I'm going to be going to buy some soil.
Okay.
Yep. But we're going to be planting the gas pack where I go on an exclusive pheno expedition where I'm going to find the gassiest, nastiest herb that I've been talking to you about this whole time. All right. My fridge is full of it. I have that weed right now. And will I have it forever? No, but I'm going to find it. So I will have it forever. I'm going to have it in clone form forever. I'm tired of pissing around. I know what I like and I'm going to grow it forever. So I'm going on an expedition and you can follow me do that over on Twitch, twitch.tv/pigeons420. Okay. You won't be disappointed, friends. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. All right. And we get high over there. We talk all kinds of crazy. And we're live over here doing this show right now, too. Okay. P, you got any favorite strains at the moment? Dude, I've got this particular cut of Yummalicious by Soulfire. It's my favorite of the year right now. But it's a cut. It is nothing like what they're offering. And I've lost it. There's no... Tried to re-veg it, but I'm pretty sure the re-veg is gone. So it's gone. So that's why I'm searching for the craziest, gassiest, nastiest shit that I can find. I'm not even joking. I'm tired of pissing around. I'm not just growing weed to grow weed anymore. It has to be the nastiest, terpiest, for me, funkiest, asphalt, rubber, carcass, dirty sock, in your face, put a little pepper, spritz a little lime on it. That's me. Okay? I'm looking for no more than 5 genetics. Probably realistically 3, but no more than 5. And those are going to be the 5 genetics that I keep in my tent, in my garden all the time. Because I'm just done. I'm done pissing around. So that's what I'm doing. And you can tune in on Twitch and you can watch that. Okay? Also, I'm on Instagram at pigeons420. I try to post some pictures and shit over there. Maybe get a little more goofier over there. Just to have some fun. Find an algorithm over there that appreciates me. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the great shows, man. Ray Euler, thank you for that, man. Not given, thank you. Thank you. Elevated Appellations, thank you. Thank you for all the love, guys. I'm hoping my Swank 7 is a female. Let's fucking go, Potato. Me too. Okay, you let me know. How about baby puke socks? That's I would definitely take it. Yeah. Tasty Genetics, thank you, man. Time on Twitch, old guy. No, I'm gonna go recoup. I'm gonna chill. This is my little. Although I'm off it. I'm gonna go and relax. Mrs. P and I normally unwind for a bit, so I'm gonna go do that. Go debrief after the show. What went wrong, what we could improve.
Miss P's got to work a 9 to 5 tomorrow, so she needs some sleep.
She's working for free.
She's working for free
right now. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Guys, thank you so much. You're absolutely legends. Okay. Tomorrow, old guy. Yep.
Everybody would like a hoot for the road.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, maybe like 3 people, but that's okay.
All right.
They're just as important as if they were everybody.
That's it. How's the toe? It's surviving, Uncle D. It's surviving. It hurts like a bitch. I'll be straight honest with you. Sucks, but whatever. Trying not to bring myself down. Not focusing on it. Just moving on. But I am trying to get a good heal. I'll be honest with you. My foot hurts like a fucking bitch.
If one would stay off it
I cannot.
a little bit more than he is, it might be better.
Perhaps she's right.
Perhaps. However,
but I have found a method of walking that's working for me that doesn't hurt. I'm gonna get over it. I have no choice. It's just, man, I didn't realize I hurt myself so bad. Literally because I run so fast, like a cheetah. That's pretty much it. My speed has brought me down for the first time in my life.
Yeah, that's what caused it.
Fuck. All right. This is for documentary purposes. Thank you, T. Thank you, Spider. Thank you, John. All the Johns. John Lindsay, thank you. John the Grower. John Lindsay, thank you for always being first, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, Double A. Appreciate you, brother. Fino Dino. Fino Dino. I'm never going to get that right on the first try. Think about it so hard before I say it, too, all the time. It's for the nation. That's right. Thank you, Fools. I appreciate you, man. They'll take care of your leg. Dr. Wolfenstein. That's funny. Thank you, man. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. My healthcare took care of me. My Canadian healthcare took care of me. I got x-rays. I got in and out of x-rays. So, broke my foot. Made an appointment for 12:30. Went into my appointment. Got out of my appointment. Went for my x-rays. And got out. Whole thing. Hour and a half. Didn't pay a fucking dime. I didn't even have to show my health card, actually, in fact. So it's that is the Canadian healthcare system at times. You know, not all the time, but you know, this time I'm no special citizen. I'm no special citizen. I'm no I'm not a royal. Okay. My wife may or may not work at the clinic in which I got the x-rays done.
I may have pulled a few strings.
Okay, total honesty, okay? I fucking lied to you a little bit, okay? But that's how it went.
There were strings pulled.
Yeah.
But.
Yep. Damn, socialism.
That's not the point.
Yeah. Slight strings. Yeah, slight strings. That's a slight caveat. But aside from that.
Truth is, if we went to the ER, it probably would have been more like 10 hours. So.
Yeah, well, you can't go to the ER for a fractured toe.
No.
I'm not a pussy. Not a pussy. Right, Mrs. P?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are all fucking legends, animals, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Boogie, good to see you, homie, and thanks for being here, dude. Thanks for another banger. Until the next one, man. Thank you. I'll see you on Twitch, man. Again, on Twitch. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be possibly putting the city on for a little bit just to leave it on so it runs a little bit. So for those that have been watching the city, I think I'm up to like 290,000 people in the city. Just letting it run. Okay? Just letting it run. Okay? Anyways, nobody cares. Moving on. Goat, I appreciate you. Bong Rip, mother lovers. Thank you, dude. Thanks, Pin Chat. Thank you, Freak. Thank you, Double Deuce. Appreciate you, man. I cared. I know you did, dude. I know you did. Gotta take care of him, Miss P. Oh, she do. There ain't no doubt. The hardest part is that, you know, not being able to be there. That's the hardest part.
I'm not home all day.
I'm fucking hobbling and fucking, you know, it sucks not being able to provide. That's the hardest part. Gordon Gilly, thank you. You're a legend. Takes one to know one, okay? Hawaii, thank you. Wasn't in compliance until he opens up the market. False crack, made him a like button. I appreciate you. Thank you. We do miss you since went to work. Yep, that's right. Things are different around here now. Right?
Oh, I miss you guys too.
Right? No one's bringing me food anymore.
Well, Lil P's supposed to be.
Well, he does from time to time. He did bring a couple once, hey?
I did mention to him that it maybe needs to be better food.
Nope. Lost my earpiece thing.
And not hash browns and garlic toast.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, well, that's only good for so long.
Uncle D, thank you. Double A, you be well, all right? Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, until next time. For those on Twitch, I'll see you tomorrow. For everyone else, I'll see you next week. Don't forget to tune into the latest video. Stop your smoking mids. All right? You don't want to watch that. Okay? Until next time, my friends, make sure you tune in to From the Stash. We're taking 1 week off. No video this week, but we're posting video Sunday. All right? Thanks to everyone. Huge appreciation to UH and all. Until next time, my friends. Much love. Peace.
I can't do
so tough. And I'm gonna take you traveling the world. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.